Hello and welcome, I'm Stormo, and this will either be the last or second last episode of Mass Effect 3. I apologise if you can hear any background noise. One of my neighbours decided about the same time I went to start recording to make an obnoxiously loud noise with his car. Why did I go to the crew deck and not the Combat Information Centre? I'm not sure. I don't think my mic's picking it up, because I tested it before, but
Commander?
there's, quite a loud noise, and it's actually really distracting, to be honest. Anyway, let's head out of here, back to the PAX system. And once we're done with that, we should be heading to Earth, I think. That's pretty much all we need to do now. So I'll grab some fuel anyway, just for, fun. Man, I really didn't spend any credits this time, did I? Well, could have put a bit more money into that, I guess. But, oh well, doesn't matter. Well, it's time. Let's finish the game. Let's finish the trilogy.
Commander, you've got a priority message from Admiral Hackett requesting to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Aye, Commander.
Commander,
Admiral?
are you ready to bring the might of the galaxy to bear on the Reapers?
Yes, sir.
Then let's make sure the fleets are ready.
All fleets reporting in, sir.
Never before have so many come together from all quarters of the galaxy. But never before have we faced an enemy such as this. The Reapers will show us no mercy. We must give them no quarter. They will terrorize our populations. We must stand fast in the face of that terror. They will advance until our last city falls, but we will not fall. We will prevail. Each of us will be defined by our actions in the coming battle. Stand fast. Stand strong. Stand together. Hack it out. Shepard, the Sword fleets are ready to strike at the Reapers surrounding Earth. While they keep the enemy engaged, you and Hammer ground forces can take London.
London? Why aren't we hitting the Citadel directly?
Anderson can brief you on that. Admiral, how are you holding up?
We're ready to end this. But as you can see, the station's closed itself since it appeared over London.
Damn it. Gotta get the arms open to dock the Crucible.
Exactly.
But London is surrounded by Hades cannons. Hammer transports can't land while they're active. You lead a squadron of smaller shuttles. Infiltrate with a ground team to take out the cannons using heavy weapons. Hammer can land, and we'll set up a forward operations base.
I still don't see how we're getting to the Citadel from London.
The Reapers use this beam to transport humans, alive and dead, to the Citadel. From the FOB, Hammer will launch an all-out assault on the Citadel beam. Everyone who makes it that far will take the beam to the Citadel, then locate and activate the Citadel arm controls.
Once we see those arms, SHIELD fleet will escort the Crucible to the Citadel. But timing will be critical. We don't have enough firepower to keep the Crucible safe for long.
Nothing's ever easy. No reason it should start now.
It's desperate. I don't even want to guess at our odds.
But this is the only plan we have. If we wait, the Reapers bleed us slowly. Conventionally, we can't defeat the Reapers without the Crucible. Get the Citadel arms open. Commander, whatever the cost, we'll do the rest.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to all of us.
Okay, no prize for guessing who our final team's going to be. Although I think we actually get to choose one more time, I think, after this mission as well. I'm reliably informed that I should be using... Well, I've got the M7 Lancer from the original game, that's cool. And it's actually a more damaging weapon. You know what, we're going to go back to the traditional Mass Effect weapon. Let's put some stuff on it. So we'll put that on, and we'll put... magazine capacity is always a good thing, I reckon. And I'm just wondering if I should... yeah, we'll go with the ammo capacity. We're just going to keep it simple. So we want stability, or have we got a damage boost there? Yeah, we'll go with the piercing mod. We'll confirm that. This is a really good gun, so we're going to stick to it for now. So that's that one for us. We're not going to switch any of our other weapons out. So yeah, we'll stick with that. And I think our sniper rifle is... yeah, we're still using that, so the Widow. The good old Widow. So, let's go. What about Tali? She's got everything she needs. Garrus, you know what? He's going to get one too. So we'll go with the same loadout for him. Oh no, hang on, I wanted... was it stability that I was using, or was it... the piercing mod, and we'll go the magazine capacity so he's not constantly reloading, just like us. So, that's everyone. And we've got 8 points to spend. We are going to get that final level of frag grenade. Oh, gee, I don't know which one. I reckon we'll go with armor for this, because I feel like that'll be more important, but I could be wrong. Tali... Garrus can't be upgraded, so that's annoying. Doesn't have enough points, and Tali has 7 points, which means I think we can get the final stage of Quarrying Machinist for her. Or we can get either Sabotage... you know what? We're going to be facing a lot of synthetics, so we'll go with that. Back, confirm. That buzzing still hasn't gone away, by the way. It is... I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure my mic isn't picking it up, but...
Oh. Relay, Commander. We're through the relay in 30 seconds. Alliance fleet reporting. Turian fleet reporting. Asari fleet's reporting.
Quarian fleets accounted for and ready.
Geth fleet reporting. All fleets reporting in, Commander. Ready to engage on your command.
This is it, everyone. Be ready on my signal. Fire! On my command, engage the Reaper
Acknowledge. Breaking off. Preparing for descent. Commander. Be careful down there.
We'll be fine. Stay focused.
Aye, aye. Advanced teams are away. Hammer's in position and waiting for you guys to clear a path. Normandy's rejoining Sword.
Stay safe. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll hold you to that. Normandy out.
We're closing in on the LZ, Commander.
How's it look?
Like hell? Take a look for yourself.
Sorry, Shepard. I know it isn't easy.
Barely even recognize it.
Shit! We got a lock. Hold on! Damn it!
Status.
That was the squad responsible for taking out that defense turret.
Who's on it now?
Nobody in the vicinity. All either deployed or shot down.
Drop us off.
Ma'am?
We have to take that thing out before Hammer can land.
Understood.
Change of plans, people. We're gonna take out that Hades cannon.
On foot? That'll be a challenge.
That downed shuttle would have been carrying heavy weapons.
Perfect. You heard the man. Once we're clear, make your way to the crashed shuttle. We'll search the wreckage for heavy weapons.
With you, Shepard.
Now! Go! Go!
I can't stay here, man.
Get clear. Come get us once we're taking that turret out.
Roger that.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Let's move.
So, I was about to say, the downside of using this gun is that it, wow, this is really noisy. Not to mention I've got the background buzzing still going on. Hasn't lit up. But what I was going to say is the downside of this gun is I have to worry about ammo, but it turns out this gun actually regenerates ammo as well because it's based on the original Mass Effect gun, not the second one. Let's try and get forward. Oh boy, let's get up here. Okay. Hello. Alright. Okay, he's down. Good. I'm just using incendiary ammo at the moment. I'm not... Oh, get here. Well, I suppose these are synthetic, so disruptor ammo probably is the best option for now, so... Yeah, that seems to work. Okay, let's go down. Man, remember when those things were scary at the start of this game?
This is Captain Johnson. Hammer's getting torn apart. We need those guns offline now.
Oh no, I got a bit too ambitious and now I am in trouble. I need help. Okay, so that's what happens when you get too ambitious on the final mission of Mass Effect 3. Oh wow, this is just so chaotic. It's one of the best parts of the game, I suppose, in a lot of ways, in terms of just the design and the structure of it. And yes, we are going to talk about the ending to Mass Effect. Oh, jeez, get down, stay down. I'm getting quite a lot of stuff coming at me, and my shield's not regenerating because I'm taking these very slight shots from somewhere that I haven't quite figured out. Let's go over here. There we go. Hello. That's shaking, though. I'm really sorry if camera shake is a problem for you. It's nothing I can do. I know some people have issues when playing games like this with camera shake, and I know I've been a terrible camera person through this whole thing. I've watched some of the videos back, and I am so twitchy and shaky on camera, so that's just because I'm just trying to play the game, and I'm just trying to move the camera in a way that best advantages me, so I'm not trying to do it in a way that best shows the game, I suppose. Oh, wow. Okay. But we're doing okay. This gun's really nice, actually. I've forgotten how good this gun was. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually used this gun in the game before, because you get it in the Citadel DLC, and I don't think I've gone through the game after the Citadel DLC before. So, getting shot at from over there. I need to get over here, take this guy down. This probably won't end well. Gonna need to first aid our squad. We're probably gonna use a lot of Medigel on this one. Whoa! Who brought you? Okay, that thing's down. Remember when they were scary at the start of the game? Okay, wow, my neighbour has intensified his buzzing. It is by far the most annoying thing I'm dealing with right now. Everything that's happening in the game, I'm fine with, but this buzzing is just horrifically bad, and I can't even go out there. Like, I started recording, and it started just as I started the recording. And I was going to hold up, but I don't have huge amounts of time either. You know, I've got a certain amount of time to get through to record, and so I'm basically just going to have to endure it, unfortunately. So there's nothing I can do about it. My neighbour is really obnoxious. He has this car, and every so often he just goes down and runs it for like ages and ages on end for no reason. That's exactly what he's doing right now. He's just running it, and for whatever reason today his car's got some kind of problem with it that's causing it to just make this incredibly obnoxious buzzing sound. Certainly not the kind of noise a car should ever be making, so I don't know where it's coming from. So anyway, we're going to go up here. I did do some testing. Oh, got a cutscene, I think. Cortez, no! Well, that happened. There I am being all angry about a car, and we just lost Cortez. Oh, well. This is not a happy ending. In fact, we should discuss the ending to Mass Effect 3, because if you don't know much about it, suffice to say, it was controversial at the time. Now, there are two things I think you need to keep in mind for the ending of Mass Effect 3. Whatever happens at the ending of the game doesn't negate the three, let's say, 30-35 hour experiences that came before it in a lot of ways. And that's something I definitely agree with. I think that no matter how bad the ending was, it doesn't take anything away from the rest of the game. So that's the first thing to know about the ending. The second thing to know about the ending as... Oh, wow, what? I'm getting... Oh, it's these little... Oh, those things. I need... Okay, well, we're going to heal a little bit, so that's okay. The second thing to know about the ending is that I don't have a lot of problems with it. I know a lot of people who do. I know a lot of people who think that it shits all over the legacy the game built up. And, yeah, there are certain issues with the way it comes about. There we go, it's Medigel, which is really nice. And that is a cane. So I guess we can... Oh, we gotta wait for it to, we gotta wait for it to open, don't we? Did that work? How, I need to be in position for this, I think. Let's try and get over here and be in position. Now, what am I shooting? Where am I supposed to be? Okay, cool. So we've got to wait for it to open before we can shoot. Did we? I was about to say, did we hit it? We hit it. We hit it good. So that's that problem out of the way.
Last gun down. All hammer teams, prepare for landing.
So
Anybody,
I suppose...
come in. We need extraction.
Not sure we're getting extracted, Shepard.
Heads up, we got company.
We do, and we are gonna need to survive a lot of stuff because it all comes at us. Now, I've talked about these things.
This is Commander Shepard. Any Alliance personnel in the vicinity?
So anyway, fun fact, as I apparently was a bit too late on the Medigel there. Fun fact about this part.
Come in. We need extraction.
That gun's useless, so we don't need to use that anymore. We'll go back to our regular gun, and we'll try and find a nice place to hide. There we go. That's the Banshee. Now, I've got cryo ammo that will absolutely wreck that Banshee now that I think about it. Should use that. Because my cryo ammo has armor piercing capabilities, but I should just use cryo ammo, why don't I? Just, yeah, wow, this is everything I want it to be. Okay, we took a lot of damage then. We need to get everyone back up. We're just going to go nuts with the Medigel, by the way. Anyway, I think it's at this point where if you chose Morinth over Samara, you get to fight Morinth. Who gets turned into a Banshee. And you don't encounter Samara at all in Mass Effect 3 if that happens. So that's a fun thing for you. So, and in fact, the first time I played through this game, I didn't have Morinth as a character. So, I didn't have Samara as a character, so I didn't see any of the scenes with her in the party or anything like that. There we go. Extraction is happening. Let's go. Let's just run.
Get us out of here, Corporal. You okay?
I'm alive.
That you are, Commander.
Anderson,
I knew you wouldn't let me doubt you.
it's good to see you.
And you're a sight for sore eyes.
How are we looking?
Now that the heavy air defenses are dealt with, Hammer can land.
And not a moment too soon.
What's left of the Resistance is holding a forward operating base, but the Reapers are countering already. Once we regroup, it's gonna be up to Hammer to take up the fight.
It must have been brutal here. Cut off from the rest of the Alliance.
It's been touch and go from day one. But once we figured out the Reapers were focusing on the major centers, it became easier to avoid direct contact.
Until London.
Yeah. We held back as long as we could, sending in recon teams. Lost a lot of good men planning this attack. But with soldiers like Major Coates, and knowing you'd bring us help, we held on.
Without you and your resistance, we'd be dead in the water.
Yeah, the Admiral's being modest. He's the reason any of us are still alive.
Let's not start handing out medals just yet. This fight's just getting started, and Hammer better be ready for it.
They didn't start out together, but they're ready to stand side by side and win this war.
Good. That's what it's gonna take.
We'll get it done, Anderson.
I was born in London.
Really?
The entire galaxy united. Too bad it took the Reapers to bring us together.
Shepard's the one that brought them together.
That's exactly what I meant. I know you didn't like leaving, Shepard. But nobody could have accomplished what you've done.
It's good to be back home.
There's the FOB.
Looks good. Give Hammer the all clear.
We've set up a command center in the building over there.
Looks like we've still got troops coming in.
Yes, sir, but not as many as we'd hoped.
Come see me when you're ready, Shepard.
Will do.
He's right. I expected to see more of Hammer here by now.
A lot of them won't be making it.
Sorry about Cortez. He was a good pilot.
You two go on ahead. I'll catch up.
The fighting here's been some of the worst on the planet. It looks bad, but there's still hope. And you're here. It'll do the troops good to see you. Bolster their resolve.
I'm just a soldier like them.
You might see yourself like that, but they don't. Like it or not, Commander, you're a hero to these men and women. Don't discount the effect that can have on them. I better go meet up with my battalion. I'll see you at the command center.
Okay, so update on the buzzing sound. It's still going. Not sure if it's being picked up in the microphone, but yeah, as I said. Anyway, this next part is basically a lot of talking before we get to what's essentially going to be the final battle. I just wanted to run around here because I'm trying to remember if there was like anything worth picking up over here. I don't think there is, but anyway, let's go over here. We can talk to a lot of people here. There's basically cutscenes with everyone who's here, which is most of our crew, pretty much. And yeah, so we're going to go this way, and you'll notice everyone like salutes, and some of them will say things as we go past. But yeah, we get some cutscenes. We get to see Ashley. Let's talk to Ashley.
Shepard,
How you holding up?
restless. Everything depends on this. Think we have a chance?
There's always hope. That's how we got this far.
And you made it happen, Shepard. You're the reason we're here.
I've had people like you picking me up and dusting me off when I stumbled. Lost count of all the times you've saved me.
Almost as many times as you saved me, hero lady. It always comes down to this. Feels like 1,000 years since we met on Eden Prime. So much has happened. It's hard to figure out how we got here.
You're a survivor, Ash. Always were.
I hope you're right.
I'm right. You're a fine soldier. A Spectre. We're lucky to have you.
Thanks, Commander. Okay.
One more hill to take, Lieutenant Commander. You ready?
Aye, aye, Captain. I'm ready.
Okay, update and a buzzing sound. It went away just as I started that conversation, so it's gone and I can actually think clearly again. Anyway, let's talk to people.
Yes, Commander. Is there someone you'd like to reach?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, let's do all this.
Kasumi Goto.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Hey, Shep. You ready down there?
Depends on whether you've got the Crucible good to go.
Oh, it's ready. No idea what it'll do exactly, but it's gonna be big. Good luck, Shepard. If you live through it, drinks are on me.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
We're going to talk to everybody.
Jack.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard? Shepard, is that you?
Jack, how are you guys?
Good so far. We're way south of your position. We saved some resistance fighters with barrier support. Bringing a bit more firepower your way.
I'll see you on the other side.
I won't let you down, Shepard. Go kick some ass.
You too.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Samara.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
I wondered if I'd see you again, Samara.
It's past time I joined your battle. You helped me a great deal in the monastery, Shepard.
Thank you for returning the favor.
Only your actions will be remembered. May you choose them well. Farewell.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Grunt.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
About time you got here, Shepard. Didn't want to win this thing all by myself.
Good to see you back in action, Grunt.
Wouldn't miss it. Shepard,
Yeah?
thanks for getting me out of that tank.
Sure, Grunt. It's been an honor.
Same here, Shepard. Okay, Grunt out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Jacob Taylor.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard, that you?
Jacob. Holding up?
Kicking ass, more like. My kill count's through the roof.
We'll meet and compare notches when this is over.
You got it. There's this, great little bar in Rio we have to check out.
I'm holding you to that. Give him hell, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Shepard out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Miranda Lawson.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Commander, hope you don't mind me crashing this little party of yours.
Not at all. Feeling better?
Much. Got a few sideways looks from Alliance brass when I offered to help. They can't be choosy at this point.
I'm glad you made it.
Shepard, I wanted to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
If we both come back from this at all, everything will be different.
Sure, everything will change, but on our terms. We've been running until now, Miranda. It has to stop.
I understand.
This isn't goodbye. You have to believe we're not done yet.
Listening to you, I can believe it.
Good. And Miranda.
Yes?
Be careful.
I promise. And you too, Shepard.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
I'm done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's our final conversations with those guys. That was all that was in here, so we'll go back out. That's Ash, who we've spoken to. We can go up here. It's cool how they make these sort of obvious pathways using the wreckage like that. We go down here.
I want you to coordinate with the Alliance. Make sure we iron out these logistical problems.
Yes, sir. The Krogan don't want to share supplies.
That's just Rex playing hard to get. Tell him I've got a crate of Denorian beer I'd be happy to barter with. And that ought to get his attention.
Primarch Victus. I didn't realize you were here.
I wanted to return the favor in person. Though I'm sorry to see your world looks as bad as ours.
Oh, I can't talk to Garrus.
See another planet get hit like this.
Oh no, there he is
It'll
there.
be the last one if I have anything to say about it. This nightmare finally ends today.
You really think the Reapers can be defeated?
I know they can. That whole sovereign business a few years ago, he was the first to die. Now all his friends will too. Shepard. So I guess this is...
Just like old times.
Might be the last chance we get to say that.
You think we're gonna lose?
No, I think we're about to kick the Reapers back into whatever black hole they crawled out of. Then we're going to retire somewhere warm and tropical and live off the royalties from the vids.
I'll meet you there. I think my days of saving the galaxy are over when this is done.
Be sure to leave room for all the autographs.
Just need to beat the Reapers to get there.
James told me there's an old saying here on Earth. May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Not sure if Turian heaven is the same as yours, but if this thing goes sideways and we both end up there, meet me at the bar. I'm buying.
We're a team, Garrus. There's no Shepard without Vicarian. So you better remember to duck.
Sorry, Turians don't know how, but I'll improvise. And Shepard, forgive the insubordination, but this old friend has an order for you. Go out there and give them hell. You were born to do this.
Goodbye, Garrus. And if I'm up there in that bar and you're not, I'll be looking down. I'll always have your back.
There are no words. Garrus is just the best.
Hostiles on the perimeter! Get on that gun!
Oh cool, we get to do some shooting. Okay, so, there's a few more people to speak to. This is sort of halfway between that and that. Just gotta... Oh, accidentally overloaded my gun. Oh no, it's just... That's right, these things use ammo, don't they? I forget how these things work every time I go to use one in this game. It's kind of sad, actually. Anyway, so that was some, you know, little conversations with people to sort of set the tone. I think I mentioned... In fact, I know I've mentioned a fair few times throughout this playthrough that Mass Effect 3 very much has a much darker tone, and this final part, which, let's face it, from the moment you arrive on Earth, it's the ending of the game. Everything that happens from the moment we got out of the shuttle is part of this sort of ending. We did well. Okay, so there's more people to talk to. And, yeah. We're working our way through. I am going to talk more about the ending once we get through this part, because there's a lot to talk about.
How are the casualties?
We lost people. Some of the wounded here won't make it.
The Reapers are closing in. How you holding up, Liara?
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah. This is it.
I don't know what to say. I just know I'll have a clever line 5 minutes from now. Any last words of encouragement?
Stay safe, Liara.
You too. Let's do what needs to be done, Shepard.
I probably, throughout this series, didn't really give Liara, I nearly said Lara, haven't really given Liara her due. She is an excellent character, and I remember the first time I ever played Mass Effect, as we just look at this, I'll just scroll slowly through it. First time I played Mass Effect, oh wow, yeah, okay, she was actually the first sidekick I picked up after, I think you get it, well, after Garrison Tali, who you pick up basically while you're still on the Citadel in the original game. But yeah, she was the first one I went and picked up. I can't remember if that was the order we did it in this game. I could always go back and check the video, but oh well. Anyway, let's talk to Jarvik and I'll get back to talking about Liara.
Commander.
Was it this bad in your time?
Worse. I have been listening to the Krogan speak to his men. In our cycle, the races never came together. There was no rallying cry. I envy you.
Really? There's not much left out there.
The future is still out there. It is something my people could never say. There will be a tomorrow.
Only if we win today.
No one else has ever made it this far.
You came a long way, Javik. Further than anyone else here.
And I look forward to fulfilling my mission. But you are now the avatar of this cycle. The exemplar of victory. Not just for humanity, or Turians, or Protheans, but for all life. Every soul that has ever existed is watching this moment.
Well, no pressure when you put it that way.
Do not waver. Victory is never won without difficult choices.
I know. I've had to make a lot of those.
There may be more. But I know you will see this through for all of us, no matter the cost.
If we actually pull this off, what will you do afterwards?
Since my birth, life's only pursuit has been war. I look forward to seeing what peace looks like.
It's a big galaxy.
I believe the Hanar would welcome me. I could live like a king among them. Thank you, Commander, for letting the last voice of the Protheans speak. It has been a privilege.
I really love that they included a Prothean in this game. Anyway, yeah, I was just going to say something about Liara, which was that I didn't really give her enough due in this series, but she is a great character, and she develops incredibly well from that sort of timid scientist you first meet through to what she's become now. Speaking of characters from the first game.
Shepard, you did it.
No matter what else happens today, you did what no one else could. You united a galaxy. That's a victory right there. And don't worry, I know why you're going to win. Because you brought the Krogan. Now let's go kick some ass, Shepard. Meant to tell you, Shepard. Earth reminds me of home. Guess you'll be needing a new planet too. That's okay. Tuchanka's got room to spare. And a guard dog named Calros.
Well, that's
We're
good
ready,
to know.
Shepard. Say the word.
Okay. It's kind of a shame you don't get a proper conversation with him, though. Like you do with everyone else. Oh, Rex.
What about this zone? We could circle around and flood it with reinforcements.
Not likely. I spent 3 days in that sector, trapped inside Big Ben, sniping anything that moved. It's a bloody death trap.
Name me one place in this city that isn't.
Shepard, I have a question. Is it a big or small one? It is important. Its relevance would be diminished at any other time. Ask away. In this battle, the Reapers have no reason not to use their full capabilities to destroy us. Their forces are in entrenched positions. They have superior firepower and outnumber our forces. My question is, what makes you think we can reach the conduit at all?
The Reapers have the Citadel. I think they've won, and that's the best time to hit them.
If they have spies or other intelligence, we could lose the element of surprise. In such a case, we will likely lose.
Are you afraid?
Our probability for success is greater than any other plan presented to date.
That's not what I asked. Are you afraid?
I do not understand the purpose of the question.
There's no room for doubt anymore, Edie. You understand what we have to do, or you don't.
I am clear on what we must accomplish, Shepard. The Reapers have destroyed thousands of civilizations. But they have never destroyed ours. Nor will they.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Time to move out.
Shepard, there is something I want you to know. The Elusive Man ordered my creation years ago. Jeff was the one who allowed me to think for myself. But only now do I feel alive. That is your influence.
Thanks, Edie.
Deep stuff coming from Edie there. Hey, it's Tali.
Almost time for the final push. Are you okay?
I thought I'd be asking you that question.
Shepard, I backed you when I was just a kid on her pilgrimage. I backed you when the Normandy was a Cerberus ship. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't back you now? And you haven't answered my question. Are you okay?
You remember how you felt when you landed on Ranark? Now imagine it's not a story passed down by your people. Imagine you were there just a few months ago.
And now you're seeing it like this.
We need to put it right.
We will. Whatever happens, I'm proud to have served with you, Captain.
It's been an honor, Tali'Zor of us, Normandy.
The Admirals once hung that ship name on me like a badge of shame. And then the Normandy helped us reclaim our homeworld. It's time I returned the favor.
Okay, I'm sure there are other people we could talk to, but I haven't encountered them yet, so let's talk to Anderson.
Commander,
Admiral,
just going over the sitrep.
how's it look?
Less than 40% of Hammer has reported in.
Tell me there's more coming.
There's some stragglers still en route. But the bulk of Hammer that's still intact has arrived. We're as ready as we're likely to get.
I'll check on my team. We'll get going soon.
I'll give the battalion leaders the heads up. We'll be ready as soon as you are.
Okay, I thought that would have initiated the next part of the sequence. But apparently it did not. Hang on. Maybe I chose the wrong conversation option then. Let's go back here.
Whenever you're ready.
Ah.
Let's move before the Reapers realize what we're up to.
Exactly my thoughts. Battalion leaders, report to HQ. We fought hard to get here. But now the toughest part of our mission begins. We've got to drive right through the heart of Reaper-controlled territory, break past their defenses, and get to that beam.
What kind of defenses?
The entire area is crawling with Reaper forces. But our biggest concern is the destroyer, protecting the beam itself.
Can we bring in air support to deal with it?
Negative. Some kind of interference. We'll have to take it out from the ground. Now they've cut a swath of no man's land through the city. We'll have to cross that first. There'll be some limited shelter on the other side, but expect heavy ground resistance. We need to get our tanks to here, if we get close enough. We've got a shot at taking that thing out.
How much of a shot?
They know we're coming. This will be a one-way trip for many of us. But there can be no retreat. No stepping back. We move forward at all costs, understood?
Booyah! Yes, sir!
Johnson, Coates, you two will coordinate the artillery units. Shepard, I'm sending you right up the gut where the resistance is heaviest. Support the tanks the best you can, but stay alive. I need you for the final push to the beam. I'll give you a minute with your squad. Pick your team well.
This war has brought us pain and suffering and loss. But it's also brought us together. As soldiers, allies, friends. This bond that ties us together is something the Reapers will never understand. It's more powerful than any weapon, stronger than any ship. It can't be taken or destroyed. The next few hours will decide the fate of everyone in the galaxy. Every mother, every son, every unborn child. They're trusting you, depending on you to win them their future. A future free from the threat of the Reapers. But take heart. Look around you. You're not in this fight alone. We face our enemy together, and together, we will defeat them.
Okay, well, no prize for guessing who I'm going to select. So we'll go with these two. And let's get on with it. Yeah, all the weapons and everything, that's all good. We did all that. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, I need ammo power. Let's do this. Let's get across that no man's land.
All companies report in. Artillery companies able through Foxtrot are en route. Roger that. Golf through November.
Hey, it's a Marco.
Pressing forward.
I missed the Marco. Be cool if we had a Marco to drive through this. Oh, no. Okay, maybe not that cool, I guess. try and press forward as far as we can. So here. Take that out. Ah. That's my shield to regenerate. Oh well, it's a harvester. Always fun. Let's switch over to Choir. Hey, I overheated my gun. And we got that guy down. I think I'll just stick with cryo ammo. Oh boy, Banshee. Let's not go that far. Let's try and get behind somewhere. Let's try and recover a little bit from that. Jeez. Okay, that Banshee is not messing around. As we know, Banshees don't. But she's down. Okay. Kind of glad I'm not using the Prothean beam, which apparently is referred to as the butter beam. I didn't know that, actually. But yeah, not using the Prothean beam at the moment. Let's go up here. Through here. My intent is to finish the game with this video, no matter how long it takes. But it is taking quite some time, so... Oh boy, let's try and get these guys out. The camera's gone all funny and I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, wow. I sort of knew that guy was there, but it was really hard to tell where he actually was. Oh, there's two of them. Oh boy, I need to get away. Okay, let's come back around here. Is that brute still there? No, he went down. Cool. The other one's still up though. To try and knock it down. Not sure why I insist on using that ability actually. Ow. Okay, that brute's down. Let's keep pushing forward. Because we really don't want to mess around here. Is this... Whoa, actually. So in keeping pushing forward, I'm not even sure I'm going the right way. Ah, here we go, ladder. That's where I need to go. Okay, up here. Okay, let's... Oh, that's an aid. I don't want... no! Shepard! Ah. Damn it, Shepard. That's down. That's down. You can't really save the companies, they just go down as you progress. Okay, they're all down.
Thanks. We're moving again.
Good for us. Garrus. Ah, Garrus. Classic Garrus. Always dying. Yep. I'll try and grab some of those, but yeah. As you can see, not everything's gone well here. This is actually pretty sad. Whoa! Didn't expect that.
The buildings will give us some cover, but it gives them a place to...
Okay, it does. First time I played this, I kept hoping there'd be like a blue police box lying around the place somewhere, but there isn't. There is, however, a telephone booth over there. And It's good to see that even this far into the future, London still uses those old red telephone booths. And for that matter, that telephone booths still exist this far into the future. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, we are in a world of hurt. Just here. Check these guys down. Push forward. Whoa. And, oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. We've taken a lot of damage. But, we're back. Get that Ravager down. It's down. Push forward. Oh, whoa, didn't realise that guy was there. Might be the last time we get to do that, so let's take advantage of that. Hey, Brute! Dead Brute. Okay, that was easy. Push forward. Oh, these husks. Pushing. Go down. Okay, so fully intend to finish the game in this video, but unfortunately I am going to have to pause for a little while because something's come up and I've just got to stop for a little bit. So we're going to pause right where we are right now, and we're going to, for you guys it'll be like a couple of seconds. For me it's going to be lunchtime. Once I kill this guy. Once I kill these guys. Ow, 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 ow. Once I get down. Oh, that's not good. I'm taking a lot of damage. I was sort of hoping to do this safe, but I haven't managed to get safe yet. Okay. We're safe enough now, so I'm just going to hold, and we're going to come back to this after I've had some lunch, so I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, and we're back. So that was only a few seconds for you guys, as I said. Let's keep pushing forward. So we're through here. I hope there's no more stuff hanging around. You know, if I was really smart, I would have said we'd gone to a commercial break then. Okay, so I suppose the big thing to talk about now that we are back, I can't even remember what I was talking about before, but the big thing we should start talking about now is the ending of the game. As I said before, I was not one of those people who found it a particularly controversial or problematic ending. I understand, I've listened to a lot of people argue the case, that's not the way to go. I've listened to a lot of arguments in favour and against the ending to Mass Effect 3. I have always felt that, as someone who actually worked towards the best possible ending in the game from the original, I've never actually experienced the other endings, the less good endings, I suppose. I don't call them bad endings, but certainly the less great endings. And I always felt that the ending I got was quite satisfying to me. And it felt like a fitting way to conclude the series. With that said, I understand some of the grievances people have, particularly in regards to the way that there are a lot of, I don't want to say plot threads, but a lot of strands, let's probably do it so I get these little sort of strands that are running through the whole thing that don't really get satisfactorily resolved. And I know that one of the things that happened between, I think it was between Mass Effect 2 and 3, is that Drew Karpyshyn, the main writer for the series at that point, left, and there was apparently a fairly substantial amount of rewriting. And so the finale of Mass Effect 3, to my understanding, was probably not the finale that Karpyshyn envisioned. That said, it's very clear, even as far back as the original Mass Effect, that a lot of what happens in 3 and a lot of what happens at the ending of 3 was foreshadowed. And I think I've mentioned this actually at a couple of points earlier on. I think when you're doing the mission on Vermeer, in fact, there's a couple of things that happen there that very much foreshadow the sort of finale of the series. So ultimately, I'm not one of these people who thought that it was a giant sort of, I guess, you know, finger to everyone who played the series. I was pretty satisfied with the ending I got. But that said, as I've mentioned before, I also see everything, from the moment you land in London, I feel like everything from that point on is an ending. Should probably point out we actually did miss a couple of character conversations we could have had. There is, I'm pretty sure, one with James Vega, and I'm certain there was one with Joker back there. I could be wrong about that because Joker is flying to Normandy, so maybe I am wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure James Vega was there, so we could have had a conversation with him at that point. I just want to see if I missed anything around there. I did not. Okay. But overall, we've done everything. The story is as complete as it's ever going to be. I don't feel that the conclusion is the best possible conclusion the series could have had. But that said, I do think it's a satisfying conclusion, at least for me. I was satisfied with the conclusion. And I can understand why some people may not be. And in the end, wow, did he hit me as he died? Okay. In the end, I think that expectation plays a lot into how people view a work and how people view, say, the new version or the latest entry in a franchise that's been going on for a while at that point, which Mass Effect, let's face it, was a franchise up to that point. It still is a franchise. There is a new Mass Effect in planning. We'll come back after this cutscene. Okay. So, as I was saying about the ending, and I'm trying not to spoil anything, like, there's a particular ending we're going to go for that we've actually already successfully worked for in the game that I will be taking. And, oh, hey, I got that gun. What's that gun do? Oh, it's, I probably didn't want to use that then. Maybe I should have not picked that gun up. Oh well, and I really don't want to be using the pistol, so we'll go back to our N7 rifle. Head over here. There isn't a lot to go. Anyway, back to the ending. So, as I said...
But the company's been wiped out!
Commander, do you read me?
Yes.
Major, what's the situation?
The beam's interfering with missile guidance. We can hit the destroyer, but we'll never make the precision strike we need to take it out.
Damn it. Edie, can you read me?
Yes, Commander.
Any suggestions?
I may be able to use the Normandy systems to enhance the missile's targeting capabilities.
Excellent.
I'll need you to open a link to the Normandy from the missile systems.
On it.
Okay, so... Oh, we need to go all the way back there. I was advancing too far. Anyway, let's... Was it... Oh, it must be on... Oh, yeah, it's on the side. Hit that.
That's it. I'll let you know when I've adapted the targeting systems.
Sounds like good news, Commander.
We'll see.
Hammer, this is Admiral Anderson. The Reaper ground forces are making a push. Hold your ground. Protect those tanks until we can get a shot.
You heard him, people. Get ready.
There they are.
Okay. So, back to what I was saying. Because I chose what is effectively the game's best possible ending, there are, I think, 4 endings, depending on how you do it. There's the 3, what people call the 3 coloured endings, and there's actually a 4th ending you can get for doing a certain thing during the final stages of the game as well. Which I actually didn't know about until recently, that it was possible to get a 4th ending, but it's probably the least good ending, that one. Although, some people I know consider it effectively canonical, which is interesting. Because I believe it's also, well, I better not say also what it is, because that would be spoilers. And I'm trying not to spoil the ending, so as I try to stifle a sneeze. It's quite muggy here today, so a bit sneezy.
We tried to hold them off, but they destroyed our trucks, overwhelmed our position. Your left flank is gone. They're headed your way. Sorry, sir.
Great.
Hang in there, soldier. Heads up, we got more incoming.
Watch our left flank.
I'm guessing this is our left flank. Oh yeah, that's our left flank, because that's a dude up there. And that's a dude up there. Wow, that guy went down. And is that a Banshee? Yeah, that's a Banshee. Cool! We've got to fight a Banshee. So, oh! Yep, that's defo a Banshee. Okay, let's try and get this out of the way. It's not what I was intending to hit, but okay. Oh, she's getting close. That's annoying. Try and get her down as best we can, because she's going to be really annoying if we don't. Ah, my gun. Okay, she's down. And my gun still refuses to reload. There we go. Those guys are all down. Oh, it's another Banshee. Well, that's good luck for us, I guess. Cool if my gun would reload. Ow. Okay, let's hope my gun reloads this time, seeing as it doesn't want to. There we go. I suppose I should have switched to my sniper rifle, but oh well. Looks like there's a couple more dudes around there. So as I said, this is going to be the final video in the series, no matter what, no matter how long it goes for or anything like that. So I think we killed that one. And that one. Anyway, yeah. Mass Effect 3 ending, that's what we were talking about before we were so rudely interrupted by Banshees.
I have reprogrammed targeting. Missiles are ready for launch.
And Edie.
Got it.
So we'll do that
You
now.
heard her. Back to the truck, people.
Okay, let's do it.
Missile guidance enhanced. Firing! Countering interference.
Did it hit?
What happened?
The Reaper is still too close to the beam.
We're down to 2 missiles.
And we haven't even scratched it.
You will need to allow the Reaper to move out of the beam's influence.
And closer to us.
Commander, Hammer's being overrun at every turn. Reaper ground forces are converging on your location. We're fighting our way to you. Hold on, Commander. Hold on.
Keela, how can there be more of them?
Hold on, everyone. We can do this.
We're about to find out. Here they come.
It's cool how Garrus isn't scared at all. Oh, hello. They came that way. Oh, hey, it's Brute. Whoa! Whoa, he jumped right on top of me. I was not prepared. Oh, I need to get safety. Okay, that was not a good place to be. Somehow didn't die though, which is impressive, I think. We're gonna have to blow another meaty gel though. Oh, I need ammo. Ah, getting. I'm all like, yeah, let's keep attacking, let's go, but nope, no ammo. Okay, that guy's down. I need to revive Tali. Oh! Before he gets thumped by a brute, which is just what happened again. They do a lot of damage, these guys. Okay, is that one down? Yeah, cool. Is it literally just brutes and harvesters coming at us right now? Wow, the Reapers really want us dead. They're both dead. It's resurrect them, because I can't run all the way back there. I need to take this harvester out anyway. We can do this, come on. There we go. There we go, that's the harvester now. Just let the gun regenerate. And there's more coming. That's not a very nice noise. What is that? Oh, it's... Oh, cool. Cool, more banshees. Because they were fun the first time, weren't they? Oh, and the Reaper's now, like, firing its death beams at us. So everything's going according to plan then. As we work away. How many banshees are we dealing with right now? There's at least 2 that I can see. I suspect those aren't the only 2 around. Just try and throw a nade over there. Just let my gun regenerate. The most important thing with this gun is not to let it run out of ammo. Okay, that's that one down. Is there another banshee? There is another banshee. I had a feeling there was a 3rd banshee. That was going really well until that banshee decided to teleport away. I don't know where she's gone. Oh! Yes, I do. I know exactly where she is. I need to not be there. Let's try and regenerate. Okay, we are running low on Medigel. I don't want to use that last Medigel. So Garrus is just going to have to die. On the bright side, I have a feeling that... Oh, no.
Commander, the destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Roger that, Edie.
Okay, let's... Oh boy, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Oh, damn. We're doing so well, too. I just got a bit too ambitious at the end there. So now, we have to do that whole bit again. So that'll be fun. All those banshees all over again. I'm going to go around here because it seems to give me a better view of everything when I'm in here. Oh, get down, Shepard. Oh, cool. Shepard won't... For whatever reason, Shepard wouldn't defend there. And the bad news is I still only have 1 Medigel. So I now have to do this whole thing on just that 1 Medigel. Oh, the banshees coming in here. Oh, they're both in here. This was a bad idea. This was the worst possible idea. I need to use that Medigel. Uh-oh. No, I don't, because the banshee's just going to insta-kill me anyway. Because, unfortunately, banshees have that move when they get close to you with it. Just 1 hit kills you. Okay, let's try this again. Right. I still have the 1 Medigel though, which is nice. So, we need to... I think the best thing to do is stay here and just try and get these banshees out of the road. It's annoying that the checkpoints here are not after that cutscene. Because, I mean, we were past this point. It's just that there's no checkpoint after you do this, so... Still, that's 1 Banshee just about to be down. Pebble going down, that's Garrus. Okay, it's that first Banshee down, which is good for us. Oh, that Banshee is too close. Do not like when Banshees get that close to me. Now I'm not in cover, which is not good either, but this Banshee's nearly dead, so we're going to try and take it down. Back into cover. Try and get to Garrus' position actually, let's see if we can't resurrect him. Okay, Garrus back up, get down. Oh, whoa, 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 what? Right.
Roger that.
Okay. I see what happens with that thing. I'm gonna bolt for it. I don't care. It's gonna happen. We're just gonna run. Here we go. We did it.
Targeting is online. Reaper is within range.
Shepard! Over here! Thank God you made it.
It didn't look good.
It gets worse.
Of course it does.
Hackett just reported in. Several Sovereign-class Reapers, including Harbinger, have broken off from the battle with Sword. They're headed here.
Harbinger?
It's an opportunity for Hackett to get the Crucible in place. But we have to get a team on board the Citadel to open those arms now.
We still don't even know what we'll find when we get to the Citadel.
Then that's our job. Find out what we're up against.
All right. Saddle up, everybody. Get me Admiral Hackett.
It's now or never, Admiral. We're going in. Acknowledged. I'll send the word. All ships, this is Admiral Hackett. The Crucible is on the move. I repeat, the Crucible is on the move. Protect it at all costs. Everyone, this is it. Any available squadrons, delay those Reapers leaving the battle. We've got to give Hammer more time.
From here on in, it's a straight shot to the beam.
A straight shot with Reapers trying to crush us along the way.
We just need to get a handful of troops through.
That all?
We knew this was going to be a gamble at best.
Can't think of anyone else I'd rather do this with.
Feels like this fight's always been ours to finish.
We're in sight of the target.
All right, everyone. This is it.
Shit.
We gotta move!
Come on!
Hammer squads, go, go, go!
Oh hey, it's our old friend Harbinger. Pretty much all you do here is run. There's not a lot of fighting. So it's basically an interactive cutscene. Well, let's just avoid that laser though. And then we get to about here, I think, and it starts the next cutscene. Well, something like that anyway. Point is, we're pretty close.
You gotta get out of here.
And you've got to be kidding me.
Don't argue, Garrus.
We're in this to the end.
I need to know somebody's getting out of this alive.
Just make damn sure that includes you two. Even if I have a better shot.
Always. Take care, Garrus.
Okay, so this is also a bit of a cutscene type thing. And yes, I can actually only walk this fast. The good news is the gun has infinite ammo. Oh, didn't expect that. Oh, he's down. And we're nearly where we need to be. Well, this is it. The end of the game.
Shepard. Shepard.
Anderson. You up here too?
I followed you up, but we didn't come out in the same place. No. At least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like?
feel like death, but I'm moving. It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth and send the people up here to be processed.
Goddamn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better. The tubes don't go on forever. But where the hell are we?
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
Whoa.
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting, changing. There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was in.
I think I'm near an exit.
Okay. Well, this is just about it.
I see something up ahead. Might be a way to cross over.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
Where do you think you're at?
Just found that chasm you were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on it.
Anderson? Damn it.
And yeah, again, I can't move any faster than this, so just have to put up with the slow pace. It's clearly intentional. But yeah, this is basically it, guys. This is the end of the entire trilogy. Right about here. So I'm just going to not talk. I'm going to let all this play out from here on.
Anderson!
Shepard! I can't!
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What have...
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Admiral.
Controlling me is a lot different than controlling a Reaper.
Have a little faith. When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined, there were some who thought the relays should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But... only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because we're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them...
But I can!
Are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You sacrifice too much.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
Because of you, humanity is already undone.
That's not true!
They have the Citadel! They've got us fighting each other instead of fighting them!
I just need to...
You've done exactly what the Reapers wanted. You're still doing it because they control you.
They're too strong.
You're stronger. Don't let them win. Break their hold. Don't let them control you.
I tried, Shepard.
So anyway, if you have enough Paragon points, you can actually talk the elusive man into shooting himself. So, that's pretty cool.
This is it, everyone. The alarms are opening.
Commander?
We did it.
really did. It's quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
Think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, child. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Shepard? Commander.
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The Crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end. Commander Shepard.
I don't see. I'm not sure how to...
Commander.
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
The solution to what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they can make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
You said you're the catalyst, but... what are you?
A construct. An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance. To be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI?
In as much as you are just an animal. I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers.
Precisely.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
And what happened to your creators?
They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You've said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your creations. We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believed the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
But you're taking away our future. Without future, we have no hope. Without hope, we might as well be machines, programmed to do what we're told.
You have hope, more than you think. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us. But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. You will no longer be organic. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework, a new DNA.
Explain how my energy can be added to the Crucible.
Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced. You are ready, and you may choose it.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The Reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
Okay, well, because we got over 4,000 war assets, we have the option of the synthesis ending, which is this one here, in the middle. We also have the option, of course, of what are commonly known as the blue and the red endings. I believe synthesis is generally called the green ending for various reasons that will become clear as we go through it. My view on the ending, and we should probably talk about this a little bit, my view is that BioWare clearly intended synthesis as the canonical ending to the Mass Effect trilogy, which is why they probably locked it away and made it sound like the most attractive ending if you've got access to it. The blue ending and the red ending both have their problems, as we all well know. I think this might have been one of the reasons I was so okay with the ending I got, because I did get the synthesis ending from the beginning, and it seemed perfect. It is apparently possible also to like shoot the kid or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure how that plays out. I think it basically gives you like a bad ending. I'm not really sure actually that you can shoot him, but someone once told me that it was possible and I believe them, so maybe they were making stuff up though, I don't know. I never got that far. Anyway, I don't really care because we're fairly clearly going for the synthesis ending, which is the ending I've been working to all game. And it's the ending we're going to get because, as I said, I think it's the most canonical Mass Effect ending.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Jeff, we need to go.
Damn it.
us. Synthetic and organic have been changed. The war is over, and the Reapers are helping to rebuild. Where once they threatened us with extinction, they now bring us the collective knowledge of the cultures that came before. As a galaxy, we can now live the lives we have wished for. Taking our first steps into a new and wonderful future, where organics and synthetics can coexist peacefully. With peace across the galaxy and with unlimited access to knowledge. To recover the greatness that was lost. And surpass it. We will reclaim our worlds and the stars. As the line between synthetic and organic disappears, we may transcend mortality itself to reach a level of existence I cannot even imagine. And we will remember that this chance for a new life did not come without cost. No matter how far we advance, we will remember the sacrifices of those who made it possible. And we will remember Shepard. Because of her, I am alive. And I am not alone.
Okay, so I'm just going to talk over the credits for a second as we go through this. Just in regards to the ending, like I said, I chose the synthetic ending because I think it's the best ending. Certainly the one I think is intended to be canon as far as BioWare are concerned, but I'm not sure if that was their plan. It just feels the most right ending. There is an ending in which Shepard lives, but unfortunately it's basically the worst possible ending, so we didn't get it. And yeah, I also think that, as I said, for me, I found the ending quite satisfying, and I was quite happy with it. Personally, I didn't feel that it was a letdown after the build-up of the 3 games. And let's be clear here. Overall, the Mass Effect trilogy is without question not just one of the best video game series ever created, but straight up just one of the best works of science fiction I think that's ever been written. Certainly one of the best that I've ever experienced. It has an incredibly well realized world. It has some amazing concepts that it brings to life, and it's one of the first, I guess, sort of sci-fi settings that really let you feel as though you're living in it and as though you're a part of it. Partly because the technology was advanced enough to allow that to happen, but partly also because BioWare have always been, and in this game definitely are, incredibly good at... forgot what I was going to say. I got distracted by reading the credits. No, that's right. BioWare are incredibly good at world building, essentially. And they... It's kind of hard to explain unless you sort of go through the game yourself, and I highly recommend, if you've never played the Mass Effect series, it is one of the cornerstones of modern video gaming and definitely worth playing. And I absolutely recommend doing that. But one of the other things with regards to all that too is that it, even if you don't like the ending, even if you felt that it was a letdown, I don't think that takes away anything from the experience of playing through the whole game. And I did mention this earlier on in this mammoth video, that I don't feel that it takes away anything from having played the game. This is an extremely good game. There are a lot of really cool stories, really cool moments. I mean, and this playthrough, this series that I've done now, which has been this, I think there's nearly 100 episodes, maybe more, through the whole series from the beginning to the end. There's stuff I didn't get to at all, and there's stuff I know I've missed, because I remember it from previous times and to this. But more importantly than that, the reason I chose doing this, especially for my channel and wanting to put this up, was because it's a game I've always loved enough to always want to tell other people about and get other people's to get other people into it. You know, I feel like it's the kind of video game that can get people into video games, and I know that to be the case because I know people whose gateway into video gaming was the Mass Effect series. So it has that going for it as well. And I decided to do it for my channel because I do playthroughs of it every couple of years at least. And I think this is only the 3rd time I've played through the trilogy since Mass Effect 3's come out, actually. But I've played through the first 2 games a few more times beyond that. But yeah, so one of the things I think that it really lends itself to is this style of me doing a Let's Play video and all that kind of stuff. And one of the great things about my Let's Plays, it's going to be different to your playthrough of it. It's going to be different to other people. Everyone has had a different experience with Mass Effect. Everyone's gone through the game and they've had completely different experience. My experience is different to someone else's experience, is different to another person's, all that kind of stuff, because Mass Effect is a game that gives you a lot of ownership of your actions within the game and how you experience the whole game as well. It lets you it lets you ride your own path, and yeah, there's only a limit to what you can do, but there are actually a lot of different ways to approach how you go about it, and even to the very end. And let's be honest, I don't have the Amiga DLC, by the way, but let's be honest, the ending is what you make of it, I think, and for me it succeeds in everything it sets out to do. I think that there probably was a better ending on the cards had Drew Karpyshyn stayed on and written what he originally intended, but the ending we get is, as again mentioned earlier, it is foreshadowed from the very beginning of the game. And I think that's really interesting that they did have such a clear idea from the original Mass Effect through to this game. It was always intended to be this trilogy. So I think that worked out really well. Anyway, the other reason I chose the synthesis ending, of course, is the fact that it gives everyone cool, glowy eyes. So that's always a good choice. as well. But yeah, anyway, that's the Mass Effect series. That's the entire series over and done with, at least until Andromeda comes out, which probably won't be till either late 2016 or early 2017. I don't know. If you're watching this and it's already come out, then well, you know, I'm probably doing a Let's Play of it right now. If you're watching this as it's come out. But yeah, I think for me personally, this was a really big project to take on, and I'm really pleased I've successfully finished it. I really haven't thought too hard about what I'm going to do after this. I am going to go straight into another Let's Play in the video after this, but I don't know what that'll be yet. But whatever it is, you'll get to see it, I guess, on the channel. I'm really glad those of you who stuck with me on this journey. I'm really glad for your company and for those of you who've watched. And I know my viewer numbers aren't high at the moment, but maybe in a few years people are watching this and they're saying, well, hey, you know, this was one of the first things he ever did and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, this has been great fun. It's an incredibly good series and I had a lot of fun doing it. And wherever we go from here, I don't know, but I'll certainly see you there. I'm just going to let the credits play out, and there's a very little post-credit sequence that'll happen at the end of that too, so we'll let that happen. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.